Hey, what's going on, guys? CaveNinjas here. Today, we're going to be talking about the new weapons and the new score streak variants that came out in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. So, I'm pretty hyped up about it. First, we'll take a look at the two new weapons. So, I'm going to go to a loadout here. We're going to take a look at the new SMG. It is called the Trencher, a full auto ballistic firearm. Modest fire rate and magazine grip provide natural stability. Well, fantastic. So, it's unlocked via the Challenge Quartermaster Season Pass. I don't have the Season Pass on the Xbox One. I do have it on the PS4, but I don't have my scuff on the PS4, like I've said in previous videos, so I'm not on the PS4 at the moment. So let's see. So, to unlock this weapon, if you do not have the Season Pass, you're going to have to complete 20 matches where you get at least 10 kills with classic weapons, which isn't hard. I'm not prestiged on this account, so you can just use the OSA, guys, if you're not prestiged, but you are the max level in the game. And when I say the max level, I mean the max 55, not necessarily prestiged. So, yeah, so you guys can use the OSA if you're like me to unlock this Trencher. I haven't even started it yet, but I got lucky enough. I saved up some keys because I figured that they were, and you guys see it right now, I figured that they were going to be bringing out new weapons soon, so I saved up some keys, and I got super freaking lucky. And not only did I unlock the auger? I don't even know how I did this. I should have filmed it because honestly it was mind-blowing. But I unlocked the this common variant, increased damage range, and I also unlocked the auger bastion. It grants blast shield while crouched, prone, or sliding, which is super good. It's really cool. It's basically like you have, you know, an extra perk, and then reduced hipfire spread while sliding. And then I also got the Mark II version. Unfortunately, I wish I could give this to somebody because I'm not going to prestige on this account, so this extra XP doesn't really matter to me, but I do think it's really, really neat looking with the purple camo because I don't really have any good camos for the LMGs in the first place, so that's kind of what we're doing. You know, that's what I'm going to be rocking in this gameplay real quick. So just to say what this thing does, it's a full auto ballistic minigun. Sustained fire allows the fire rate to climb for maximum bullets down range. So I played one game with it, so I just unlocked the foregrip and quick draw real quick, just so I could have it for this gameplay. And to be completely honest with you, I don't really like it, but I haven't played with it a ton, and I don't think I've played with it yet with quick draw and foregrip on. I just played with it with the reflex on, so we're going to check out and see how this does in-game, baby. The other new thing that came out today was, oh, I'm going to the wrong thing here. There we go. Was these score streak variants. So you can actually buy variants with your salvage. So I have a 1700 salvage right now, so I think I'm going to buy some variants and see if we can get them this game. I'm kind of curious about the Scorchers, okay? So yeah, I kind of want to try out this Hydra. So the Hydra is you manually choose strike paths for each plane, which I find really neat. So I'm actually going to see if I can unlock this. Okay, 450, that's not too bad. So altogether, it took about 1,000 salvage to be able to fully unlock the Scorchers. So I'm assuming that's what it costs for each score streak, which isn't too bad. The other thing I want to try, let's see what this one does. Automatically locks onto and fires a single payload at each enemy position. That's pretty good. I might actually try that as well. We'll just go through these really fast. So we have the Scarab. We have the rare variant, increased frost duration, but with a lower active lifetime. Okay, increased movement speed, but has a heavier, what the hell's that, chassis? Okay, reducing its vertical boost capabilities. That's okay, I guess. Hidden through the use of reflective camo, but has lower movement speed. Well, that's neat. So it's kind of like an active camo Scarab. That seems pretty good. UAV stays active for a longer period of time, but has lower health. Okay. Higher resistance against explosive weapons, but has a lower active lifetime. That's all right, I guess. Increases system points, but at a higher score streak cost. I guess that could be good, I suppose, if you're going for a Warden, maybe. Drone package, we got a fake low-cost care package filled with explosives. Okay, well, we've seen that in multiple Call of Duties. Able to re-roll the contents of the package with lower odds for higher tier score streaks. So that's actually lame. So if you get the care package itself, you can double take, but you actually have a lower odd of getting something good. So that doesn't really seem like it's worth it. Only contains high tier score streaks, but at an increased cost. Well, that's not too bad, but I don't know how much more the increased cost is. It might be a lot more, to be honest with you, if it only contains higher tier score streaks. So Counter UAV, it stays active for a longer period of time but has lower health. A lower lifetime counter UAV that shuts down the enemy's HUD. Now that's cool. I like that. It's kind of like a EMP. On entry, all enemy equipment and score streaks are destroyed, but the cost is increased by a vast amount. Wow, that's really good actually. But it says that the cost is increased by a vast amount, so that's actually kind of, I don't know about that. I mean, I don't know how much it actually increases it, but I really like the ability that on entry it destroys all enemy equipment. That's super neat. So we have Kamikaze. This is another one I actually kind of wanted to try. It's the Vulture. It has lower health, but with the ability to seek out and explode on a nearby target when reaching critical levels, which is pretty cool. Ambush replaces radar mode with the ability to guard a specified location. That's okay, I guess. Slower moving Vulture that patrols the area looking for targets instead of following its owner. Again, that's actually pretty good because a lot of the time, whenever you're running around with the Vulture following you, a lot of people know exactly where you are, obviously, because the Vulture's, you know, buzzing above your head. So that's actually kind of neat that you can just kind of have it patrol the area. We have Trinity rockets. Here's the rare. We've got single payload with a large explosion that ripples outwards. That's kind of neat. I like that. Starts to implode on impact, sucking in nearby enemies before exploding. That's really cool. Warhead. Able to continuously fire a series of non-tracking missiles per launch. Now, wait a minute. Able to continuously fire a series of non-tracking missiles per launch? So that you can just literally just keep shooting missiles? Okay, well, that one I might actually want to try out. Scorchers that I had already unlocked. Scorchers fly in a single line, striking the same path. That I don't think is very good at all. I actually think that's worse than the original. Increased movement speed, but requires a higher score streak cost. That's pretty good, actually, to make it more like a lightning strike instead of just a... It's still a lightning strike, sort of, but this would make it even faster, so people wouldn't be able to move out of the way. Manually choose strike paths for each plane. I really like that ability, so I think I want to try that one out. Explosive payloads arrive quicker, but at a smaller capacity. Able to make an extra selection on the target map at a higher score streak cost. That's kind of neat that you can do 4 instead of 3. Automatically locks onto and fires a single payload at each enemy position. Wow, that is actually really good. I'm actually really tempted to do that one now over the Trinity rocket. Squirrel, a low health turret with faster target acquisition. Okay. Fires missiles at aerial targets. Charged rounds no longer shock nearby enemies. Well, I don't know. I think that's pretty bad. Slow firing turret that shoots multiple tracking missiles at targets. That's interesting. I suppose that could be good in some cases. So we got the Warden here. The Watchdog holds an additional flare to defer lock-on missiles, but has a lower active lifetime. Don't think that's worth it at all. Rear turret now fires bullets. However, both turrets fire at a slower rate. Again, I just don't know if that's really worth it, if that actually changes anything, since they fire at a slower rate. Here's the Epic Warden. Delivers 3 care packages with a reduced chance of high tier streaks. Cost is vastly increased. So it's vastly increased. I think it's up to 1,700, my friend was telling me. And then it delivers 3 care packages with a reduced chance of high tier streaks. So you have a reduced chance of actually being able to get good kill streaks. So I don't know. Or I guess care packages. So don't really think it's worth it. Advanced UAV stays active for a longer period of time but has lower health. That's really good. I think that is actually probably one of the best. Hidden through the use of reflective camo but has lower movement speed. Again, that's fantastic. What's wrong with lower movement speed? Does that mean it's slower to show the enemies on the radar? That might be it, but other than that, I feel like that's really good. Enemy markers are always visible and updated in real time, but for a shorter duration. That's really good as well, but for a shorter duration kind of worries me. We've got Thor, higher resistance against explosive weapons, but has a lower active lifetime. Not the greatest. Can switch flight direction with the use of LT. That is really nice. Okay, well that sold me on that one. Tracking clusters are no longer player controlled and will freely seek out targets in view. Oh wow, I really like that. Thunderclap, huh? That's cool. Okay, and then onto the RC8, we have increased movement speed but has a lower active lifetime. I don't think that's really good. Replaces main weapon with a fast-firing energy machine gun. I think that's actually really good. Able to perform a short vertical boost. That's neat. I don't really think it's really necessary, but it's kind of neat, I guess. And then the last one, the Apex, we've got Husk, higher resistance against explosive weapons but has a lower active lifetime. Don't think it's worth it. Missiles automatically seek out visible targets but comes with a longer reload time. Not worth it. Equipped with a pair of high damaging laser turrets. That's neat. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, I suppose. All right, cool. I want to try out this Doomsday and the Scorchers. I want to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't have enough salvage? Are you kidding me? I'm 4 salvage off. Look at that shit. 4. All right, well, I guess it is what it is. We will go to create a class, and I wonder... Okay, it's Y. That's how you do it. Okay, neat. All right, all right. Oh, yeah, we didn't do Trinity Rockets. We had Scorchers. I'll put on this one. Let's see. How much does that cost now? 800? I think that's the normal cost, wasn't it? Okay, and we'll do a bombardment. How much does that cost? 925. Okay. I think we may potentially be able to get those. And then I'll just do a UAV. All right, neat. So we've got our little score streaks, which that's pretty cool. We've got our